this is the homestead, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Over here, the shape of these and the way it's set in, that would have been small animals. Chickens, little pigs, and things like that. Now
Over here.
yeah.
Now, who lived here?
A family by the name of Downing. See, this would have been where they kept small animals. And there is an old cistern over on the other side of here. It's filled in. And over here, you can see Downing,
Oh, okay.
July 5th, 1944. And I was just at the courthouse yesterday, and I've got to give them the GPS coordinates of this because we were looking up. I know this is on state land, and I was trying to find out some history on this. And so far what I've found is that the Downing family did own this, as well as numerous mining claims around here, and there's an open mine right around the corner, as well as quite a few up around through that mountain range there. Of course, this says July 5th, 1944. In 1947, the Downing family sold this, and I believe it was to the Weatherly family. Apparently they defaulted on taxes because this reverted back to the state.
Huh.
And I told them at the courthouse I'm more interested in when the Downing family got this and so forth. So in order to start that search, I want to give them the GPS coordinates to this to make certain that that we are on the right location. Now, I looked at this for quite a few years trying to figure out what something was right up here. And it wasn't until a couple of years ago the tour guide at Fort Bayard came to HVR and wanted to know if there was anybody that could take him and show him around here. And I brought him out through here, and we were talking, and I told him about this place that I can't figure out what it is. And my first thought was a charcoal pit, but it's not burnt, so it couldn't be that. And then I thought of a root cellar, but I couldn't find any place where they'd ever had a roof over it. And I thought, well, if it was a kid's playpen, they sure went to a lot of trouble for the kids. And I thought, it can't be for hiding or lookout, because I'd put it up on the hill there or over there if I was concerned over safety. And you know, it's not all natural. Part of the rocks there, the back section is, but all these were stacked in there.
Huh. It's just stacked like that.
Yeah. Now, if you notice, there's some steel slats driven in here to hold the rocks open. Notice the old steel spring.
Oh yeah, they are.
There to hold these back and everything. Okay, long story short, finally what it comes out is this is a military scout hideout, what they call a redoubt. They would lay in here and observe Indian activity out in this area.
I was gonna say it looked like a fortified something,
Yeah.
you know, that they could hide behind and still get
And
their rifle out.
I told him, I said, well, that being the case, I said, on the way to Fort Cummings, I can show you some more of them.
Oh wow. That is cool though. Nice little, man, moving those rocks tonight. Yeah, it started looking like a hideout the more closer you got it. Something that you could hide behind and you have full
Yeah.
range.
But
And
you
plus
know,
you're on fairly high ground.
you'd think that they would do it up there.
Yeah,
But
you would think that they'd bed up just a
they
little bit
would blend
farther
you would blend in more
down here.
with the surrounding territory down here.
Yeah, that's true. Because the way the rocks go. Now this is it. Huh. Yeah, they could see a long way.
Mm-hmm.
They could see way down in that valley.
Now, there used to be a trail that run down through here and run all the way to Big China Draw. And back off over in here, there are some Indian relics and like places they might have put for camp. Now this place, I wondered for a long time why they put it in here.
I was gonna say, back then, 1944, this is not too accessible. It'd be horse, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Horse and
Then I got to noticing that this draw down through here, the vegetation is different here. Barrel cactuses are more predominant around here. And then I looked in this old building over here and I saw something that, you see this pipe sticking up out of the ground?
yeah.
That is probably a sand point. Now the water table here is around 120 foot.
Where's that pipe? Thought I saw it.
See it right out there?
Oh, okay.
The water table around here is only about 120 foot deep. So I'm thinking that that is probably a sand point driven in the ground to draw water. Now back over in here, between here and that draw that goes down there, is where they threw all their trash. I've taken bottles out of there and traced them by the numbers on them. Some of them I found of a brewery in California in the mid-30s.
Huh. What do you think this building was used for? Just another.
Well, no, this was a house.
This was a house too.
Yeah. Very nice fireplace back here in the corner. And that's unusual the way that fireplace is in there. Normally they would put them in a corner
Oh, I see. Yeah.
rather than off to the side like that.
Huh.
Now, this, when I first started coming out here, this was a rectangular window in there like that. And you can see that.
Right.
And these are just set there with a little bit of mortar in them. It doesn't take much to knock them over, and people do it
Just to do it.
Yeah. I've got pictures that I took of a couple over. Don and Jody come out here about a month ago and camped for about a week.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they had a fire in the fireplace there, and I even made him a step in here, seat like that.
Oh my gosh.
But they camped out here for about a week.
Just tent camped?
Yeah. Well, no, they didn't have a tent, just sleeping bags.
Just sleeping bags.
Yeah.
Oh.
Four mule deer.
Oh, really? What do they eat?
Well, they seem to find plenty to eat.
There's another ATV down there.
Yeah, somebody's down there. Looks like they're coming this way instead of going. Yeah, it looks like he might be going up the other draw. Yeah, he's going up the sand draw.
Oh, he's going that way?
Yeah, this sand draw, that other road that
Yeah.
I showed you, it goes down, it hits the sand draw, which you can go back out or you can come this way. He's going back that. And it'll drop off into Little China from there. Normally when people come out here, want to go out, they've got their own ATV and they want to go out. This is normally where I'll bring them first. There's the draw, and you can see his tracks going up there.
All right, that's where he's going.
I'll bring them over through here first to see how
skilled they are?
Yeah. Because we've got some trails out here that this is really a pussycat.
Oh, really? This is a pussycat?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a pussycat.
You know, the people can't see how it's pretty steep. If you didn't know what you were doing, you could flip it on a little ATV. If you didn't attack it like you do, you go slow and then come up and get your bearing. They were mentioning one of the trails that dead man's whatever.
Suicide?
Yeah, suicide.
Yeah. It got its name by virtue of the fact that we had 3 people fall off of it in 1 year.
Oh wow.
That right there has got to stop. This is somebody
Going
that
off
is
the trail.
that is not an established trail back that way. And I know that right now BLM has people out here looking for people going off trail, and they'll find you. And I hope they catch the silly fools that are doing it. We've got enough established trails out here. People don't need to be saying, well, I'm going to go up across this hill here. There's places we've got out here that you can do that if you want to. Out in here.
And then, but there's tracks. If you don't see tracks, why are you going there?
Yeah. Now, occasionally we'll have to because of erosion or something like that. That's different.
So the BLM people fly over by helicopter, or how they check it?
Well, right now there's a group of them out here going over some of the trails.
Oh, they are. So they just get in ATVs and then they do the trails.
Yeah. Right here, I've probably got more of these trails mapped on here. Than
Oh, really? You got a map on there?
yeah, I've got them recorded on here.
Oh, that's the thing you can record? You just...
Yeah. Got all the trails around here on here, and most of them down at Trace Armani's Three Sisters Mountain. Got Jack's Peak up by Silver City on here. Got a bunch of sand runs in San Felipe, Mexico on here. Established there because of the mines. There was a silver mine up around there. Also a large copper mine. There was one small gold mine up there.
So this area is mostly silver and gold?
Well, this area here is mineral, mostly fluorite. And then Cook's Peak, Cook's Mountain over here, that was lead. And for every ton of lead they extracted out of there, they got 80 ounces of silver. The problem was that people got sick, the kids started dying.
Oh, because of the lead.
Yeah. And that eventually got closed down. Interesting place up there. There's one place that you can drop off in a draw up there. It goes down about like that. Not so bad going down, it's hell getting out of it. But there's a narrow gauge rail down there that goes back into one of the mines. And they're still open. But it is... There's one extremely dangerous spot going up to it. You're sitting on an angle about like this, and your wheel is in a rut about that far from dropping off the side of the mountain. And from here over, let's see, it's about 3 hours over the other side of Fort Cumming. You got another hour to get up to Cooks, or if you fiddle around up there for an hour or 5, so it's about 9 to 10 hour run from the camp over there and back, going across country. And there's not much up there anymore. It's just anymore. It's more of the thing of saying, well, I went up there again. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Now, can you imagine dropping off of that
No
before
kidding.
it was wore down like that? Now, there's a few different ways out of here. And I'll go back out the same way we came because I need to go up on top and survey this and see what it's like after the last rain we had. Nobody has been, well,
Over that.
nobody's been up through there for a while. Up this draw, the last time I was up there, I thought I could straddle a ravine coming down out of there, and ended up and found I couldn't. I ended up,
High center.
well, I got out of it. But we fuss about people wanting to go off-road on the trails back there, and if they want to do something like that, they need to come here. Because you can really have a ball
Oh, I
in
bet.
these things. This is the place just to go to have a lot of fun.
And this is called what? What's the name of this place?
Well, this is China Tank.
This
down-
is Channel.
China Tank down through here. See, you got them all over in here.
Oh yeah.
And the fun part about it is you take off on these and sometimes you get in one and you get, well, where the hell do I go from here? You have to back out of it. And I don't know if I can find my way back into China Tank. I think I'm on the right cut. This one is the death one over there. No, it's the other one. That one's a little bit more than what I want to drop off of.
You have to do too much maintenance on these things.
Well, let's see. I've tore the front end loose from the frame twice, back end 3 times, broke the frame in 7 places,
Oh wow.
lost this wheel, lost that one. This ain't got more welding rod in it than it's got frame. Yeah, okay. This runs about another 2.5 miles down that way.
Huh.
And then there is another way out of this. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it down that.
been a little adventurous.
Now there's a way out there, it goes out, hits into that road that we come across.
Okay.
One Christmas Eve, it snowed out here, and my son's got a video of us coming in from that road over there through here. I hit Snowdrift's hood high on this.
Oh,
thing.
wow.
It was a blast.
Yeah, I can see where you can have some fun on this.
We had some people come into the camp a couple of years ago and wanted somebody to show them around out here. They had ATVs. I took them out. I took them over through the homestead first. Get back to the camp. I said, well, what'd you think of it? Have you got any concrete or asphalt trails out here? I said, you have got to be kidding me.
What? With real adventurous people?
Yeah.
We like paved roads.
And then I brought people down here with